Hoffmeister Viola Concerto is one awesome piece. It's written by Franz Anton Hoffmeister from the Mannheim school, famous for a lot of cool stuff. One of them's the Mannheim rocket. So that's this part here. Kind of a rising arpeggio line that sounds like a rocket taking off. At the beginning, I always have to decide, should I use a fourth finger or an open string? I choose the open string. I think it really brings out the great qualities of the viola. So, one thing that I want to talk about at the beginning of this piece is, should we lift the bow or play smoothly? I'm a real believer in keeping the bow on the string, so I tend to play stuff like that smoothly. So I try to keep the bow on the string and use my fingers to go and grab those two notes on the C and G string. Should I break in two? Should I roll? Should I try to play all of them together? Well, I'm going to roll the chord there at the beginning. That turn there is like a triplet. Make sure you start the trills from the top. I try to lean into my notes. I don't want every note to sound like it has a crescendo diminuendo, but I want every note to sound like it has a sponge in it. So, like that. When I do the Mannheim rocket, I think of rising, so I start with small bow. And with a lot of it. I love to play harmonics. A lot of times I play harmonics without my thumb. I pick it up and take it off. Why? I think the instrument rings better when my thumb's not on. Like that. Maybe it's personal preference. And then I also like to end things up bow like that because when the orchestra or the piano comes in, I'm lifting to it. So, at letter B, I come in nice and hard and show the C string. Couple of things here. When you do the same thing more than one time, do something dynamically. I crescendo there. I do it by starting with small bow, using more and more. Then I fall back down with that descending thirds passage. Over here, be careful not to overplay with the bow. Like that. A lot of people play. You want to get that quality of the viola. You don't need a lot of bow, you just need a lot of traction in the string. That's another real quality of the Mannheim school. I try to stress that when we have those dissonant half-step notes below the note, that we should vibrate on them and bring them out to their glory. Also, the 3-note upbeats, I go to there. You can think of them leading to the downbeat. On that bariolage where the string crossing, it's written on my part like this. I like to take them separately. I think it sounds clearer and cleaner. The second theme is beautiful. We start with another turn with triplets. Time to play really, really lightly with the bow there. Yes, I finished that with an open string for the brightness and glory of the viola. The next part is tricky because we have these double stops. Practice slowly. When I cross over from there, I make sure that my fourth finger remains like a bridge, nice and stable. Slow practice. Like that. You notice when I go from here, I put my fourth finger down first, stretch my first back. Then I can play the 10th over there. Well, if you have a lot of trouble playing 10ths and things, you can alter the piece a little bit so that you can enjoy playing the piece as well. So, how about something like this? Just play the top notes over there. There's no crime to doing that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. What we want to do is really enjoy the piece. So let's try that. That works too. The next place is bariolage. Do it up here. Use your wrist. Make very small motions. It's nice to smile when you're playing like that. Especially when you play something that's loud and then soft, and then you smile the second time. It just makes it a little bit fun to listen to and watch.